in Bear Country for Season 2, Episode 2. And I'm here with...
Iris Preciado.
And I'm Alicia Ochoa, your guest.
And I'm Grace Cervantes, another guest.
And I'm your host, Alika Gonzalez. And today we're going to be talking about our fears and icks. Yes. So I'm pretty sure we have a bunch of fears and icks. I know. I kind of do. So let's talk about them. What are you guys' icks and fears?
Can I almost start off real quick?
Okay,
oh my
go
God,
ahead.
I hate the doctor. Like, it's not like just in general. Like, the smell is just it's so irritating.
The smell?
Wow.
Like, it just in general, like the environment is like.
Is it like scary
you're welcome.
for you? Is that like a fear?
Well,
or is like your ick the smell like ugh?
It's more my ick is like needles.
Okay.
Like it's an ick, a fear, like in everything all above. Like I hate it so much.
So like you hate the smell of the doctor's office?
It just makes it worse.
I think I feel like the doctor gives me like uncanny valley. Like it's so scary.
Like, oh my God.
It reminds me of like a horror game.
It is kind of triggering, honestly.
And they're like, it's a safe place for you. Like feel comfortable.
But
like,
it really isn't.
I think they add that smell because like apparently that smell was supposed to like help you be calm in the doctor's office, so you won't like panic and like freak out and have a panic attack.
What is the smell though?
I don't know. I just feel like it gives me more anxiety.
I feel like all I smell is like Clorox.
For me, it smells like those like latex gloves.
Oh, I hate that.
like,
I hate that smell.
God.
I cannot
I feel
stand
like
that
the
smell.
only reason I'd look for it, like going to the doctors, is because after I'd get a shot when I was a little kid, my parents would go take me to get something. Because I would be bawling my eyes out, dude.
Aww.
Like I would be crying. I was so scared of needles when I was little. But now it's like whatever. Like I don't.
No, I still. Oh my God, it's kind of embarrassing to say it out loud because, like, oh my God, like last time I went to the doctor, I had to go get my iron iron checked. She was like, oh, because you've been like doing stuff and like running, and I have to get it checked.
You have to
right?
get it checked.
Oh my God, I felt really embarrassed and I felt bad for the lady because like I was like, this is only like last year. I'm sorry, Mom, if you watch this, because she was so embarrassed of me because before I was just like sitting there. I was like, we're not gonna do this, right? I was like, you're just gonna take me for jokes. And then I went in and I started bawling my eyes out. I wasn't even sitting down yet, and she pulls out the needle. And I dropped to the floor like just crying, like I couldn't do it anymore.
When I went to the doctors, it wasn't even like in the past year. I had to get an MRI because like they were checking something for my eye. I don't know, but as soon as I walked into like when I was waiting, I was crying. And then as soon as I got to like when we were about to go inside the machine, I was like bawling my eyes out. I was like, Mom, can you go in the room with me? And I made my mom sit there in the room with me while I was crying. Like they had to put my whole body through the thing, and I was so scared.
I feel like when you go to a doctor's office, you just panic for no reason. Like your body has that effect on you. Like you just panic for no reason.
I'm really chill for it when I go. I'm just like,
like some people just like they're like, oh, whatever, it's just a doctor.
Like them, I start crying. Like I start panicking. Like my hands start shaking and all that, and I start like crying and panicking.
Yeah.
For like no reason.
No, I look-y like when I go, I troll, and I'm just like, no, please, I don't want to do this. But I'm like, I'm really chill for it.
No, when I say that, I mean it, bro.
Really?
It was
no,
so
I just
bad.
be trolling when I go. Like, it's chill.
Yeah, I have another story when I was younger. Oh my God, it was the same thing. I was gonna go get my blood taken out, and I remember every single time I go to that one clinic, I think it was in like Downey. It was like that one room, that one big room. Sorry, that one big room, and it was like the stickers and everything, and every time I walk in that room, I started bawling my eyes out because I already know they were going to do something to me, like with needles or something. And they sat me down, and I was like on the floor, and they picked me up, and I ran out the door. So I was running around crying and yelling around the whole, what is it called? The clinic?
The clinic?
And I had the security guard chasing me around.
I want to know what triggered this, like, scariness for the doctor.
I don't know.
It's just, like,
it's just always happened. Like, I remember once, it was like... I think I was like 3 or 4 or 5 when that happened, and the security guard was chasing me around for like a good 5 minutes, and then I got like even more scared because when someone's chasing you
get scared.
So I had to get.
I think our body just like panics because we feel like something is like gonna be wrong with us, and like, oh, like what happens if I have a disease or if I cancer, and so I think our body reacts like that way.
Yeah, I have something like so far from that. My biggest ick is something here at school. I hate when people walk slow.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Like, why are you
It's
walking
so
this
bad.
slow? Like, I get it. Like, getting to class, like, let me take my time. I cannot take that. No. I get there right, like, before the bell even rings to my class.
Me too.
That's something I do.
It's so annoying. I'll be like walking down the stairs, and there's people like taking their little baby steps, and I'm like, dude, can you hurry up?
Yeah, like I understand like it's really crowded, but just to see people walk slower, I'm just like, there's no way. Like, why are you stopping right now? There's no reason to be stopping right now.
There's this one TikTok I saw where it's like, oh, when it's a slow walker, and it was some dude, and he pushes him up to the side.
No, yeah, that's one of like my biggest icks. Like I just can't. Like in general too. Like when I'm at the store, it's just like, why are you so slow? You know, like there's no reason to walk this slow. Like,
or when they like take out their money and they're like, "Oh, your change is $50." Like,
I feel bad when it's old people though. If it's like young people, like I won't say anything. But
but like still, like they're like in like let's say 8th grade and they're like pulling out $1.
No, I will not be embarrassed. I'd be like, come on, hurry this up. Like, no, I can't take that.
I would like if it's like a kid or something or like an adult that's like being rude. I would just in the grocery store. I would like push the cart to hit their ankle. I'm just like,
no, yeah. That is one of my icks.
Okay,
like, no
I have a question. Is like an ick like because you said hate.
Yeah.
So is like an ick like I hate or just like something that bothers people?
Something that bothers
really bothers me. Like in my core, like that really bothers me because I like walk really fast. I walk super fast, so that just somehow bothers me a lot. But that's one of my icks. That's like the only thing I really hate.
Honestly,
yeah.
I don't even think I have an ick. Oh, maybe when like someone has a bagel and they have the bagel. It's just a bagel. No cream cheese, nothing, just a bagel, a plain old bagel.
I've never seen a person eat a plain bagel.
I'm like, how can you
like that?
Eat that? That's literally like cardboard.
It's not even toasted.
Plain bagels, like they don't put anything on them.
Like it's not even toasted at least.
If it's not toasted, that's weird.
Just a raw bagel.
Oh,
that's weird.
That's weird.
Do you know what I hate when people do? I hate when people like say they don't like pizza.
And then they eat it the next second. Like,
I know.
Didn't you just say
how do you not like pizza? Pizza is one of the most plain things in the world.
How do you not like? Yeah, exactly. It is really plain.
There's nothing like. Okay, I get it if you don't like tomatoes. Like not liking tomatoes and then like not eating pizza is different. But like I just don't understand it. And then when people like have pizza and then they make it like a taco, that makes me so angry.
I do that. Sorry.
You know what I don't like?
Dip it in ranch. Like, yeah, I'd be doing that.
Bro, I don't like when people say, "Oh yeah, I don't like potatoes, but I love French fries." Like,
yeah, that's kind of annoying. Like, what?
It comes from the same thing. Like,
exactly.
It makes no sense.
Oh my god, you know, another really big ick I have is when people put like the milk before the cereal. Like, why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?
Why do people get so irritated like that? Like, you're just making cereal.
People just be trolling for
so
like why? Why you do that?
Oh my god,
because that's not the right way.
I can't get it out of my head. The song ick, like. You give me the air.
Oh, that one
still stuck in my head.
It was like viral on TikTok.
That was a while ago.
Yeah, that was a while ago. That was a long time ago.
It's stuck in my head
now.
I just don't
remember.
Oh my god, you know what gives me the icks? Like coming over those like 2022 like TikTok videos on my For You page. Like,
stop it.
My god. Like I did not need this reminder again. Like I already lived it once.
Do you guys get the ick when the person says you just gave me the ick?
Yes.
That kind of annoys me. It's like, okay, like
you don't need to tell me that. Like I don't really care.
You just gave me the ick. Like you just gave me the ick for saying I just gave you the ick. Like what? That makes no sense.
Just be like, don't say that.
That's so irritating. Like okay.
Like, what do you want me to do about it? Like,
yeah, exactly.
Do you want me to go back in time and like change it?
Because I got the ick. Like that makes no sense. Like be grown, be mature, please.
Yeah, it makes no sense.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So you guys know how like fears and stuff, like fears and icks, like today's topic. Like whenever you're on like a really high roller coaster and you're about to drop down, don't you get that feeling in your stomach?
Like the butterfly feeling?
Oh my god.
I actually kind of like it.
I like it too.
It makes me like the adrenaline starts pumping. It's so fun.
I don't really like it. It feels like. Oh, it feels like nasty at first, and then like it passes by. Yeah,
it feels unreal to me. Like
I feel like I'm gonna throw up every time.
It's like
an
out of body experience.
Yeah,
like,
practically like
it's
an astral
funny
projection.
I love roller coasters, but I hate heights. Like,
really?
I hate heights so bad.
Really? Oh, wow. Like it's really that bad?
It's really bad.
We have to take you to Six Flags.
No, I've never been to Six Flags.
Oh, me neither. Twin.
Hey, y'all should go.
My mom says like, she's like, no, you're not gonna go. You're gonna get injured or something. Oh.
If I was risk your life. If I was richness, I would take you guys.
Same.
No, well, like I can go. It's just like my mom doesn't want
you to go.
I've been asked like so many times, like, hey, let's go to Six Flags. Like, I'm gonna celebrate my birthday. I don't know what. And I was like, oh yeah, sure. And when I asked my mom, she's like, no, you're gonna get injured. Like, you're gonna risk your life or something. She's like, wait till you're 16. I was like, oh my god. I was like 12 at the point. I was like,
in our first episode, wasn't it our guest? He said that like he doesn't like big roller coasters. That you go on the kiddie rides.
Oh yeah, he did. Yeah, there's a kiddie section. Actually, he's in our stand somewhere around here. But he said that the kiddie section was really fun.
Actually, the kids rides are really fun. Like I go to Knott's and I'll be like,
it's like Tom and Jerry, right?
For the kids rides?
Is it Tom and Jerry?
It's
No,
No,
Six
Six
Flags.
Flags.
Yeah, it's Tom and Jerry.
Like
It's like
Looney
really cute.
Tunes.
Like the bird. Yeah, Looney Tunes. There it is.
Is that
I'll
the
go
thing?
to- I don't think so.
Is that the same thing?
No.
No.
Oh.
No, Looney Tunes is like...
No, Looney Tunes like the bunny
The
and
bunny,
and-
yeah.
yeah,
Like
is
Bugs
that
Bunny and, like,
one?
all them.
Never
Tom, wait, Tom and Jerry is like the
Tom and
cat,
Jerry is the cat
and the mouse.
The
I
cat
thought
and
Tom
the
and Jerry was
Okay.
Looney Tunes as well. No, that's Warner
No.
Brothers.
I don't know.
Wait.
Is that
Guys, I
one of
don't
the
know all
producers?
these. I don't know all these producers. These
Same. I don't
stuff.
either.
No.
I
Have
just
you gone
watch
to
them.
Universal?
Yeah,
feel like
I
their
have
rides
been
are
to
like
Universal.
I
I
haven't
love
been.
I think
Universal.
I love Universal too.
The only bad ride there is like bad ride I would say was like Jurassic Park. 'cause
Jurassic
that,
Park,
That one
yeah.
does have like a kind of
Guys,
Yeah.
I really like that ride. My
I
dad
know.
hated it. I've never been. I've been
Really?
to Universal one time,
Uh-huh.
and then
Bro.
we never went back because my dad hated all the rides.
Yeah.
Because he
I
gets
love-
motion sick, like bad.
I love the Mummy ride. It's so much fun to go on. I go on the single rider and I go like at least 6 times.
I've never been on the Mummy ride.
The
with
Mummy
my
ride?
dad.
I don't think
serious?
I have either.
I mean, yeah.
None of you guys been on the Mummy ride?
No.
I have.
Can I spoil it for you guys? Or
Yeah,
just like
go ahead.
Just
spoil
tell
it.
me.
Okay,
I'm
so you
never
get
gonna
in
go there
and it goes
anyways.
so slow at first, and it's like just like mummies everywhere.
Uh-huh.
And there's a part where they say like, "Oh, your life is mine," and like
Uh-huh.
the swords come
What the
crashing
heck?
down,
Uh-huh.
and you like zoom through like, and it's like so cool because there's like ghosts everywhere
Yeah.
and like the lights, and you go backwards.
It
Oh,
reminds
okay,
me
that's
of,
fun.
I like that
sounds
ride.
cool.
It reminds me of is it Space Mountain? Like
I love Space
the
Mountain.
one
Oh,
where
yeah,
they,
it's kinda like in the
they just
dark. Yeah.
zoom you.
Isn't that in Disney?
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
in Disney.
Not
That one's
Disney.
You know what's really
Disney.
fun at Disney? Incredicoaster.
Oh,
That's
it
like the
is.
best ride there.
I thought it was gonna be like
guys
so
remember
bad when I first came in. I was like, oh my god, this is gonna be so bad, like the giant loop and everything.
Yeah.
What's going on?
Okay, so
There's so many in
some
our
of us-
audience right now. No, but continue. No, what are our amusement park icks though? What do you guys like not like?
I don't like clowns.
You don't like clowns?
Clowns?
I hate clowns.
There's
Clowns are
clowns
so
at the
scary.
amusement park?
I've seen some
Really?
before. Yeah.
there's clowns at Six Flags, like for I think it was horror night, not at Universal.
Oh, like I'm talking about like Not Scary Farm and stuff like that.
Oh,
Oh.
okay.
I can't do that. I went once and I cried because they were chasing me
Are you
because I was
serious?
scared. Yeah.
Aw.
Like
You're
clowns
just, like,
scare me so
running
much.
up.
When I was little, I used to have this reoccurring dream of like clowns surrounding my car, and like it would keep going on, and I would wake up crying. Like it was so bad.
Oh my god, I remember this dream so well. It's so weird to me though. I think I was like 5 or 6 years old when I was still sharing my bed with my brother, and I don't know if I felt like to a nightmare or like not a nightmare.
Yeah.
But I was dreaming like, and I was like so small, right? Like just like height wise.
Yeah.
And I pretend I was waking up, and all I see is like a giant door, like she's like
Yeah.
all scary and everything, and I see a giant boots, and they just start like looking at me, and they start chasing me around, and then I woke up crying. I was like, why do I seem scared of that? It was like so weird.
That's giving Insidious. Not gonna lie.
Oh my god, that is so scary.
And Insidious is I really like scary movies, but like
Uh-huh.
I can't with like paranormal stuff.
Really? That's my
I know.
favorite.
It's too
I don't like
scary.
the fake scary. Like, okay. Because that one I don't really get scared, but when I watch those, I'm just like, oh my god, I'm scared.
The documentaries actually sound
Yeah,
it's
those
like,
are scary.
It's not like, oh, the scary movie's like, oh, it's okay, that's just like
Yeah,
made up, and then
yeah.
this one's like, oh, that was
That's
like
real,
that's
yeah.
real
real,
life.
like yeah.
Yeah.
Back to your clown thing. Whenever I'd go like a place where like we would had horror and stuff, I would like have my little sister and I look at them and I go like
Yeah.
like that, and she would like get scared and get mad at me.
Oh. Are you guys gonna go to Horror Nights this?
I'm
Halloween?
gonna try to.
Yeah, me too.
But,
I want to
like,
go.
Is
I
Horror
wanna
Nights
go too.
Universal?
Yeah,
or?
that's yeah. Universal.
I feel like Horror Nights is way scarier than Scary
Yeah,
Farm.
'cause,
Yeah, I
like,
think so.
I
for
want to
sure.
go like
They get all the realistic like
Yeah.
zombie makeup
yeah,
and
they have
everything.
like
Yeah.
cooler mazes too. I think.
Yeah, they do. It's because like they own all that stuff, so they get to do that. So
Oh,
that's why
so
Knott's
lucky, though.
and what's the other one? Six Flags can't do that because they don't own it. So
They
But don't
just
they
do,
have like
random things.
don't they have like a rule like where you stand like you can't like they can't like pass like your bubble or something?
oh
Like, in
yeah,
your
I think
space?
so, right? Like they can't. Well, actually no. I've seen like TikToks where like they're all up on you.
Really?
I don't
Yeah,
think
no,
they can
I've seen
touch
TikToks
you.
where they chase you.
Yeah, but I don't think they could touch you, right?
No,
I
they can't
know.
touch you.
Oh, they can't touch
I don't
you.
think
That's
so,
what I
but
think.
I know at Scary Farm they have like this thing where you buy it
Uh-huh.
and like they can't scare you. It's like a scare-free pass. Like
Are
you
you
have
serious?
something hanging around your neck, and I'm like, why are you gonna go if you're
That's
just gonna
lame.
get that?
Exactly. That is so lame.
And like all the like amusement stuff is like literally like to scare
yeah,
you.
that's the purpose,
Makes no
literally.
sense.
Yeah, it makes no sense. Another thing that really scares me: dolls.
Dolls?
I hate dolls.
Dolls.
Stuffed animals, they scare me so bad.
Stuffed
Anything with
animals?
eyes. Anything with eyes. I remember one time when I was a little kid, I had stuffed animals on my bed, and then when I'd go to sleep, I'd put them in a drawer.
Yeah.
So
Are you
that
serious?
they wouldn't be looking at me. I'm being so serious.
I remember my cousin slept over at my house once, and I have my American Girl doll that my grandpa bought me when I was 8. I was like, oh, okay. It's always, I have it in my closet, right? And my bed was facing like towards my closet at the time. And she's like, can you put that away? I was like, why? It's like all the way up in my closet. And she's like, no, I feel it staring at me, bro. I was like, So I took it down and I put it in my box. But I put it back up after she left.
Okay, guys, to wrap up our icks and fears, I'm going to tell you guys about my last ick. My last ick, if you don't watch this podcast, come on now. So make sure to watch it, guys. So thank you guys so much for tuning in with Bear Country. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Hey.